It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most
Bello,
recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams.
Gotcha.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Stafford to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Thompson-Robinson back to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Thompson-Robinson. He puts some juice, brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Che palle, 2 rookie.
Nice little energy on their sideline after
Questo
that
pure quello
fumble return
superstar.
scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Fields looking to throw. His first throw is an interception.
E il primo intercettillo.
From Texas A&M. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Ford. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now. DTR to throw it.
Oh.
Hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Quello è Raffin the Kicker, oh.
And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams.
That's
good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Fields throwing here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw Fields. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Fields to throw.
move
For the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run with Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Really gay there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Fields. On the move, headed right. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that.
Ci hai preso gusto, eh?
That's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Here's Fields. His pass caught by Nakua.
Ce l'ho portato io.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They motion Cup over right. The give here on 2nd. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. They do snap it. Here's Fields. It's complete to Higbee. And this one
E non passa.
And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. He makes the 25. Across the 45. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns ballooning the first half lead even further. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A handoff to Williams. And that's good for a gain of 5.
Sì? Amore mio, vieni.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Amore, che c'è?
Now Fields.
Perché?
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he?
Come?
Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
No, per favore. Vedi, io penso che non dovevo tornare, ho detto no, mo torno così mi faccio mangiare Alma. Guarda, c'è un bel piattone di pasta, ti ci metti quello che vuoi. Mangia la pasta, papà, che oggi ti fa pure 2 ore e mezza di allenamenti. 2, vabbè, ho capito, devi riandare a chitarra. Davvero? E vai, almeno te ne stai a casa tranquilla.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion.
No, papà, perché le riprendono i genitori dell'amichetta, io poi esco adesso. Mamma è andata con sto vento. Meno male, è arrivata, va, meno male. È arrivata lì al corso.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Browns a first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi.
Mangia quella che vuoi, papà. Mettici il tonno se vuoi. O il parmigiano, che ti dà sostanza. Hai sentito che freddo che fa?
They put a receiver in motion here left. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Sì.
Another one for 4. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Davvero?
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. After a good pickup, they're set up with
Arrivo,
second and
papà.
short.
Sì.
From the 24. Catch is made in close. And he gets
Dammi,
it to
papà.
the one, but goes out
Dammi la
just
scatoletta.
before the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's just great
Vai.
instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry
Mettitela
about
tu, papà.
third down at all.
Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
È nel secchio, papà. Ah, è vero, aspetta, tienila là, devo mettere...
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. DTR looking to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Ford does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now, here's third and goal. A final throw before the break. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Alma, sotto il lavandino ci dovrebbero stare i secchi.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Ford. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going play action. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play.
Cacchio si mette il coso.
Now it's DTR.
Oh, caspita. Bene.
Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Turpin with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a give to Ford. This is ahead for about 5. Jared Verse on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's DTR to throw. That one complete to Njoku. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality, his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll throw it yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Carlson's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Carlson's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
È uscito il sole. Oh. Oggi ho preso un sacco d'acqua, amore. Ho preso un sacco di acqua. Come bene.
He's just that.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fields on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ford running to the right. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Porco Giudi.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first.
No, un'altra volta.
Live ball. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Able to find Nakua here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Up the gut they go with Williams.
No, ma.
But it brings up 4th down.
L'hai mangiata, amore?
Trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, son.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it's just too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Nice punt here, and he'll get under this fair catch at the 9. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Ford. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Vai. Ma non l'ho settato.
Man in motion here. Staying on the ground with Ford. He's up again. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Ale.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning the tight end left. On the carry, it's Ford. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Thompson Robinson now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Vuoi entrare in bagno? Vai. Vai.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down throw for Fields. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Another throw for Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. That's Kupp on the slant.
Man, vedi.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Fields on 1st down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This is Ford on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the ground with Ford. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Browns moments away from a 2-0 start. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Returns looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Straight ahead with Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.